sports. Up next, we've got a good one on tap between the visiting Houston Texans and the Washington Redskins. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 55, as we'll get you over to Tampa. Standing by for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Make it a good one, gents.
Now the NFC champions, the Washington Redskins. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and it is our extreme privilege to be on hand for the end of tonight. One of these two sides, they get to etch their name in NFL immortality.
No doubt about it. They hold up the ultimate.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson setting up the screen for Miller. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Watson. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll run on 1st down. Akers. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36. A throw out wide to QT, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. A first down carry down for Miller. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Akers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try the air now with Watson. That's caught. It's Thomas. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll run with Foreman. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. With the first touchdown. Special teams did their job putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Watson now to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
On 1st down, it's Miller. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively. On 2nd and 9, Watson. Ebron caught left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
12 yards on the return now. Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson to the right side to Eric Ebron. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
19, 51 to mine. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Time to go.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. Underneath for Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And this will be incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this 2nd half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. They'll run it again with Miller. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Watson looking middle, and that's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Special teams did their job, putting this offense back inside the 10. Now how can the defense respond? Now Watson over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the gun on third, Watson. Thomas has got it, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. The 40, the 30, 10, touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 78 yards. What a game this has been. It's tied, 4th quarter. Here we go. This defense trying to keep it a tie ball game. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Watson, and Thomas has it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
3rd and long, it's Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it, and the Redskins scoop it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead. To throw is Watson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Montez Sweat able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
I'm going to hit you all day.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Throwing on 3rd and long. Watson. Got an open man. It's QT. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Back to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oh, I know a good.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. He'll look to throw. Ebron with it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington Redskins. They win it, and they will get the Lombardi Trophy. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.